Fight!
Alright guys, next on the prelim here we got Randa Markos versus Prelims Souza, and I hope I pronounced that right, but I've seen both these ladies here, and man, you cannot count Markos out. You just cannot count this girl. She is a dog, man. She's ready to go. Is she the most dominant at times? Maybe not, but you can rely on her to always try to go for the takedown. She always tried to find a way to go for the takedown. Is it always there for her? Not always. But in this case against Souza, I really think, I mean, these women really match up against each other on this one here, and the odds aren't really that far apart. You got Souza here at -135. You got Markos at +115, 115. So you got Souza being a slight favorite here. But I really feel that Markos, hopefully, if she's learned here, she can set up her shots correctly here. If she can just go, I mean, use that jab. I mean, I think the ladies here really need to use that jab. I really feel like it's underestimated on both sides for men and women here. So if she can utilize that jab, step in with the jab, and hopefully go for a nice single, hopefully get the back there, probably, you know, pressure her against the cage most likely if she tries to shimmy out of position. I think that Markos could get it. I really feel like she can make it a dog grinding fight here. And with that said, I mean, hopefully there's multiple takedowns here. If it were me here, I mean, Souza, I mean, you just can't counter out either, though. But I feel like Markos got a little bit of slight experience. Hopefully she can know what's about to happen. I'm not being biased here, but I'm rooting for Markos. You can't count Souza out either, but I'm hoping that Markos takes it here. In fact, I'm going for her here. I'm rooting for her to get it by finish via TKO, technical stoppage, probably in the second or third round. I really don't see it happen in the first. Hopefully she starts declaring, she starts establishing her presence in the first round, establishing the pace, maybe catching Souza off guard here. And who knows, maybe Markos might come out with a little bit of stand-up here. My animals are going nuts here. And, you know, hopefully she might come out with that. You know, it's never too late in her career. You know, is she going to win a championship anytime soon? You know, probably not. But, you know, you can never count a woman like this. As long as you put in the work, I feel like opportunities are there for you. And it could start tomorrow here against Souza here. So you never know. Again, if Souza wins, I really feel like it's going to be more of a TKO on the stand-up. If she knows how to use, I mean, I feel that, you know, if you try to put Markos against the cage, I feel like she'll have some good reversals there and eventually go for a single leg and take you down. So I think it's in Souza's best interest to probably stay away from the cage, probably stay at the center here and probably pressure her and probably back off and lead her towards the center and probably start picking her apart there and use those leg kicks as well. I haven't seen Markos use leg kicks to the fullest extent in her career, but it's never too late to start using those unless, you know, she's a little shy on that end of using kicks. I think she needs to set up that takedown. Set up that takedown. If you can't take away the legs in her movement there, which could also lead to a takedown, set up the takedown by doing some step-in jabs, maybe possibly a lead straight right, depending on what her jab, you know, position is, whether it be southpaw or if she's using unorthodox or northpaw or southpaw. I feel like she can set it up well because when she takes someone down, she's persistent. She really is. And I've seen her do takedowns on all different varieties of rounds, from first to the very last round. So I think Markos will get it done here. I feel the persistence of those takedowns will tire out Souza. And if she stays on top for a long time, hopefully she wins her. And hopefully maybe even land some shots on her own. But Souza, like I said, you cannot count her out. She is a dog as well. And I think she's fully aware of the takedown. So it's most likely she's working on takedown defense like herself. In a way, she's like Jonathan Martinez. She's got to avoid those takedowns in a way that Martinez got to avoid those against Lazishvili. In a way, the first two fights here are going to be a good example of avoiding takedowns and establishing, a good stand-up game against two fighters here, Randa Markos and Zavid Lazishvili here, that are good, that know how to take it to the ground very well. And they know fully, these two fighters here, Sosa and Martinez, knowing that if they go to the ground once, that could be the end of the whole fight. So I hope to see good ground defense on both sides here, the first two matches here. But again, I got my win here for Randa Markos. I think she will get it done. I think her experience, and hopefully she resets if she's in trouble in between rounds, and hopefully she gets that win, and a little win too in between rounds, and gets that W as well. So moving on to the next fight here, we got Jeffrey Molina against Daniel Lacerda, and let's move on to that here, guys.